So, let's talk egg eating. Is this girl ill? No. I caught this girl in the act of breaking a freshly laid egg and eating it. Of course, when they're broken, when the egg is broken, all the other hens come running because they love it. But she was the one that was actually breaking into the egg. Now, I knew a little bit of egg eating was going on because whereas I should have been getting, you know, 6 or 7 eggs a day, maybe, I was only getting 3 or 4. And I was thinking maybe the girls were just a bit older, maybe that it was the weather. But then I caught her in the act, so I put her in here. And I should say she's been in here for 3 days now, and she hasn't actually laid an egg. I've not thrown any shell. Today I've come down, so I thought the first day might have been a fluke, so let me test. So given that I normally I was getting 3 or 4 eggs, this is what I've just taken out. So this little minx is the culprit. Now sadly, I don't have space for an egg eater, so I think this might actually be the first girl that I cull. I've always culled cockerels to eat before. Girls are useful, they lay the eggs. But I think this girl is going to be my first hen dinner, because obviously you can't have an egg eater around because they just do destroy the eggs. Plus, they actually teach the others how to do it. So, I'm happy with my morning haul.
So I love this time of year because it's seedling time. So here you can see a load of seedlings. So these are the calendula. Now this is calendula citrus, and funnily enough, next to it is calendula snow princess, sown at the same time from the same batches of seeds. So both packets of seeds were bought not in 2018 and 2017, so they're 2 years old. And you can see that almost every single one of the citrus has come up, and none of the snow princess has come up. And actually, funnily enough, when I sowed them before, even when those seeds were only a year old, I had the same. So citrus came up really well. Snow princess was a dud in terms of germination. Next to it, no coreopsis come up. They were a older seed, so nothing might happen of that. The spinach are starting to come up in this little one. This is Apollo. And in the kind of the cucumbery gherkin tray, so far we just have the one. So we have Esmeralda coming up, and none of the gherkins or Black Beauty have appeared yet, as you can see. But we are making progress with the seeds. I'm just wondering whether any of these snow princesses are going to make an appearance.
I'm in love with ducklings. Ducklings are so cute. They're uber messy. But I love them anyway. Because look at them. So these are the 3 khaki camel ducklings that hatched out. They went to the farm for the Easter holidays to show all the guests what ducklings look like. And now they have come home. So they're currently in this little crate. They won't be in here for very long because, as you can see, they are quite big, but I've got to prepare something for them outside. But they are super cute. They're also extremely messy. That was filled with water about 2 seconds ago. But look at the wagging tails and the little noises. I just want to stand here and watch them all day long. So I did attempt to vent sex these when they were babies. I think I've got a drake and 2 ducks. Obviously, I'm fairly sure they're brothers and sisters, so I can't breed them together, but we'll just see. This is my first ever experience with keeping ducks. I've never had ducks before. So we'll just see how we go. I may have to rehome them if they get big and they really do need like a pondy thing and they get too messy. But I'll probably figure something out, because if you hadn't already worked it out already, I'm completely in love with them. So it's a happy day here at Brimwood Farm, with the sky is blue and the ducklings are totally cute.
So just a little update on the Finch ovary. You can see here the diamond doves, the Bengalis, so that brown caramel one and the white one next to it are Bengalese. The little brown one, the little white one, sorry, just here with the brown beak or the grey beak and this, they are babies. So they're baby zebra finches. You've got the 2 diamond doves, another little baby there asking dad for dinner. No, not going to get any dinner. And then, in fact, up there we have another 3 babies. So we've got mum with the red beak, and then another 3 little babies. So spring has definitely come to the aviary. It's really nice to see the zebs out and about. And the really nice thing is the pheasant. So the pheasant and the aviary bird mix is working really well. Chickens you definitely couldn't keep with these birds above them because they just eat them. And quail, I found when baby birds fledge, so when these little babies fledge, they flutter to the floor and the quail would just attack them, and often I would find a dead baby. The pheasant does not care at all about these little birds, so it's a great mix for the aviary, is having the pheasants on the bottom and then these birds at the top. My little birds. It's gone in, followed its dad inside for some dinner. So that's a quick update on the outdoor aviary. So I'm just looking at the cordon trees today. Quick updates. We've got our pear, our apple and our plum. And I don't think this pear is going to have any flowers this year. So I don't know why, but no pears for me. However, the apple has come out really nice. So I think I showed you last time when it was in bud. It's budded tons down the bottom, which is great for apple picking, and just keeping you know, an eye on them and making sure you prick out the little applets and just keep the bigger ones on. So our apple is doing really, really well actually. Loads of flowers, and I'd be very disappointed if none of those were fertilised for fruits. And then finally our plum. So our plum is almost done. It's almost finished flowering. You can still see there's some on there. So now we get to the stage of watching these and hopefully getting some little plums. So last year we had a couple of bunches of flowers and nothing got fertilised. And so all of these just dried up and fell off. So I'm hoping that this year matters will be a little bit different and we'll get some homegrown fruit from these lovely little cordon trees, because it's a great way of having fruit trees because they're so low and you can just keep them against a wall and get loads of fruit hopefully. So today was a farm vlog day. Now, in the excitement of going to the farm, I actually forgot to film a Smallholding Diaries video. So I was so busy doing yesterday's farming vlog and also a pond restoration project vlog that will be coming over the next couple of weeks at some point. I forgot to actually give you a quick whiz around the farm for Smallholding Diaries. Basically, we just had a one-off day trip up there. We organised, as normal, I organised a work party, made an event and everything. A couple of people showed up. So we got some brambles cleared, we did some restoring of the pond, and we basically just went around the farm and checked everything because the winter has been so awful that I didn't have a chance to check on all the projects. We just walked around the farm, checked all the projects, and most excitingly, we did also identify the deer because there was a beautiful doe deer in the field for about 10 seconds until Bo noticed it and then chased it away, but it was a roe deer. So now we know that we've got roe deer and muntjacs on the farm. So all in all, a wonderful day. So last week you saw me prick them out, and when I pricked them out they literally only had these 2 leaves and they were long and spindly, so I plunged them quite deep and wrapped the stem around, and now you can see that they've turned into nice little lettuces. So these are Tom Thumb lettuces. A few of them have missed, have died. You know, you can see here one's gone, this is empty, but that's to be expected. You often lose a couple, but overall I'm pretty happy with the number I've got. I mean, I don't need 40 Tom Thumb lettuces. So these will continue in this tray now for quite a while. They'll be in here for probably at least 2 more weeks. just bulking up and creating a nice root system. They're in little trays, so that it's only this deep, and then they'll get planted outside. So the last of the frost will probably be done soon. If it's a little bit cool, I'll probably pop them out and then just cover them in a cloche just to acclimatise them. But I'm mostly quite happy with how these are coming along, and we'll see their progress next week.